Hello, my beautiful Tyche family. It's time for another reading where I dole out the fates of the goddess Tyche. If you are a new subscriber or new watcher, welcome. We are glad to have you. A few things you should know about this channel. I am just reading to you what's coming into your life. You are the one who is ultimately in charge of how you deal with what is being seen. Think of it as going to Vegas, walking into a casino. Right? You roll that roulette wheel and the ball bounces. I am going to tell you where that ball is going to bounce. I can give you an idea of where that ball is going to land, right? But I do not control how much you bet on that spin. Just keep that in mind, okay? We are all masters of our own destiny, even when we're on a ship in the ocean and we cannot control the tides. If you are back and you are here to see another reading with me, welcome back. I am glad to see you again. This is a reading for the week of September 12th, 2022. That's September 12th, 2022, and the week ahead. This could be the starting of new cycles, of new things in your life, and I'm very excited to tell you about it. As always, like, share, and subscribe, and I look forward to your reading. Thanks for coming by. All right, my Aquariuses. Excited to do this reading for you today. I love my Aquariuses. You guys are always super creative and fun. And I say this affectionately when I call you guys the weird artists of the zodiac. It's a compliment, I promise. You guys are magnetic, okay? Let's see what we have coming up on the horizon for you, what the fates have in store. Ooh, these cards are going everywhere. What the fates have in store for you guys this coming week. Nine of Cups reversed, Two of Wands, and Three of Wands. Okay. I'll take the jumper. Let's do it. The World reversed. Okay, yeah. I'm seeing that you're kind of having a slowdown moment, right? You guys are usually into different hobbies and things all the time. You have lots of friends, super friendly, quirky people. But I think you might be getting a little burned out. Take that jumper too. Because I'm seeing here with the World and everything reversed, you guys are just, you're tired, right? You want a weekend at home. You want to put on, it's too many. Let's narrow it down. Let's get details. You want to sit at home. You want to relax. I get ya. I have those weekends too. We have the Knight of Cups here. Is this you tired of dating around? Are you tired of being casual? Are you now looking to settle down and find the right person instead of any person you're attracted to? What else we got here? Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. The Nine of Pentacles reversed, Ten of Wands reversed, Ten of Cups upright. Yeah, you're just not finding value right now in the whole model of like dating around and having a bunch of people. The Ten of Wands reversed especially, it feels like, to me, this is coming across as you're tired of having a couple of people that you're talking to. You don't want to be texting 3 or 4 people at a time anymore. You don't want to ask multiple people how their day is going or good morning. You know what I mean? You're looking for the 10 of Cups. You really want somebody that's going to be serious with you and kind of create a home with you and comfort. The 9 of Pentacles reversed. You definitely are starting to lose, feel a little disillusionment, right? About dating around. You feel like it's hard for you to find somebody who wants to be serious with you or who you want to be serious with. And I think maybe that's got you a little down. Yeah, you have the Hangman. I feel like at a certain point you were thinking, well, I'll just keep doing what I'm doing and eventually the right person will show up and we'll both recognize each other and then bam, right? Like we'll both decide to settle down together at the same time. And that divine timing has not happened for you. And it's frustrating you a little bit. You're kind of getting a little impatient. You want what you see other people having or what you dreamed of having. But maybe up until this point, you were fine with the casual dating. Maybe you weren't looking for anything serious, but the game is no longer fun, right? Yeah, you have the Three of Pentacles reversed. I feel like you feel like no matter what you're doing to try to attract the right person at the moment, the work you're putting towards that and towards yourself, it's just not panning out the way that you want it to. It kind of feels fruitless. I feel like you're just a little too, you're not optimistic right now, or won't be in the near future. And it's not necessarily like you. Yeah, okay, so the Three of Swords, Page of Swords, the Page of Pentacles reversed. Yeah, I'm thinking something has kind of happened too, where maybe you thought something could work out with a particular person. You thought that you could present them with this pentacle to start building stability with them. The Page of Swords, you were running right into it. You're like, this is good. But it ended up in a Three of Swords situation, which unfortunately, for whatever reason, it didn't work out. And that was disappointing, right? Page of Wands reversed and the Ace of Wands. Wow. Okay. I'm really feeling like you don't have a problem getting a casual relationship, right? You don't have a problem finding somebody to find you attractive. You don't have a problem, getting on the dating apps and having people, swiping the right way on you. That's why I see this Ace of Wands. I feel like that's definitely that you're sexually attractive to people. I don't think that that's the problem at all. The Page of Wands reversed to me, it's just not the attention you want anymore. So it's not that you can't go out on dates and that your game is rusty or anything like that. Not that I would think that would be true for an Aquarius anyway. Just not attracting the right type. Yeah, so Knight of Wands reversed, Queen of Cups upright. I think what this is really saying is that, especially because she has her cup covered here, I think that when we start doing something and it becomes a habit, you're so used to dating casually, you're so used to meeting people in a casual manner, not really asking the hard questions, just focusing on having fun, that you're repeating those patterns. So it is attracting certain kind of people, or maybe there are people that are interested in you. They just are used to seeing you a certain way, used to seeing you playing the field. And that's sort of when you continue to do old habits, thinking that you're going to get a different result, doesn't really work out, right? It's with the Four of Wands, the Eight of Swords. So for me, I'm really thinking that, I think that there might be somebody coming up in your future that you are going to be really interested in, and in a very strong way, right? But with the coupled with the Eight of Swords, I feel like you're going to have some hesitancy there. I'm not sure if you're afraid of rejection, or you have maybe just a little bit of insecurities, even though you are a desirable person and you do seem outgoing on the outside, that there might be some hesitancies that you have inside, that you are afraid to go after somebody seriously. You are not afraid to date casually. You're not afraid to have casual relationships, but I think you might be a little hesitant of real intimacy. And I think that might be part of the issue that we're seeing here. Yeah, but you got the Sun. You got the Sun. It's going right over the Three of Swords. I mean, this person is going to be good. This is going to be positive for you. You think that you're not sure and you're hesitant, but you shouldn't be, because I feel like you're going to finally get reciprocation for the feelings that you have. And that this person is going to be open to being more serious. Let's talk about our families. Let's meet each other's parents. Let's adopt a puppy together. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever it is that seriousness means to you and commitment means to you, I think they're going to be open to that, right? Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. I think that you guys are meeting each other at the right time. I think maybe if you guys had met each other in the past, which this could be somebody that from the past that you have already met, maybe you've gone on a couple dates with, but at the time, neither of you were really looking for it to go further. The wheel is turned, and I think you now both might be ready to try something a little more. So if there is somebody that comes back, and this is not going to be an ex-husband or somebody who's been, really close to you in the past, this is going to be somebody that you've dated casually or been friends with, or maybe you guys have flirted or whatever, but you didn't explore it further. It's going to come back around, and it has the potential for being a more serious connection like you have been looking for. Yeah, and the Star. I think there's going to be some sort of something that happens, right? Something in the universe is going to happen where the song comes on, or they see something, or you see something or hear a song, and it reminds you of that person. And then you send them a message, or they send you a message after being reminded of you, or you go to a mutual friends gathering and they just so happen to be there, or you run into them at Target, or whatever it is. I think that somehow the universe is collaborating in a way to remind you two of each other. So that's how you're going to know who this is, right? It's just going to be like a little moment where things click and you're like, oh yeah. And they'll be like, oh yeah, Aquarius. I remember you. Yep. And the Fool. New beginning with this person. I mean, that's exciting. And it's obviously going to be positive, at least for a while, right? This is not a super long-term reading. Sometimes these readings do go into the future because things do start, in a day's time. Things start, in a day's time that last years, right? And we have the Hierophant here. So, I mean, the Hierophant, of course, is your traditional institutions and things like that. I'm not saying you're going to marry them. Some of you might. That might be for a small part of you. But some of you might move in together. Some of you, it'll be more of that traditional, one-on-one relationship. We're really trying for this thing. And I mean, it doesn't get any clearer, right? Like, so right now you're going to feel like, I am so tired of dating the way I have been. This hasn't been working. I'm so tired of Tinder. I'm so tired of Bumble, whatever you're on. And you're going to be looking for something different. And the universe is bringing this person around that you've been exposed to some way, somehow. And this is something that's on the table. This more serious connection. Now, whether or not you decide to take that offer on the table and take the serious connection, as I always say, is up to you. The universe aligns things and puts things in front of you, and you have that free will to say yes or no, right? So if this is something that you want, which I'm getting from this reading, it is, even if you are afraid of it, even if you are unsure, I think that this is something that you want deep down inside. Take this chance, right? Then again, I'm not your mom. I can't tell you what to do, right? As I always say, I am here to show you what's coming up. I am not here to tell you how it's going to end up, right? All right, Aquarius, this reading looks good for you. You're kind of getting a little bit of wish fulfillment here, right? You're like manifesting this person and this kind of relationship that you want and that you're ready for. All right, if that resonated, please let me know in the comments. As always, please like, subscribe, comment, and we'll see you next time. Merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again.